What up? Big Herc 916. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that like button, man. Represent. Thank you for sharing the channel. Positivity, motivation. Never settle for average. Wash your stinking ass. Go to bigherc916.com and represent. Now, I dropped a more intensive video on my Patreon about this Jon Stewart comment in regards to the First Amendment and the story time thing, and then the Second Amendment gun thing, and then the whole guns kill more kids than the story time. And I'm not gonna say a lot of stuff because I already get a lot of hate because of that. But look, man,
and drag show readings to children.
To minors, yes.
Why?
Why?
What are you protecting?
Why can we prohibit children from voting, those under 18 from voting?
Why are you banning?
Also that.
Is that free speech? Are you infringing on that performer's free speech? What's the
children.
leading cause of death amongst children in this country? And I'm going to give you a hint. It's not drag show readings to children.
Jon thinks that drag shows for kids are very, very important. We've got to support drag shows for kids. I'm going to go out on a limb here, Jon Stewart, if you're watching. You've never taken your kid to a drag show. Why is it that they simply want to do this for kids? Why is it that drag shows are not happening at the annual actuary conference? We know that actuaries love having a good time. Just ask the accountants. Right? They only want to do this for kids. And why does he feel the need to defend it? No one's defending children getting shot. And we can all have a debate about how we would stop doing that.
First of all, the biggest killer of the young children is abortion. And I'm not saying that the woman doesn't have a right over her body, but that's the truth. And I'm going to tell you another thing about guns. Jon Stewart, when you drop those numbers down below the age of 14, it drops off significantly. And guns is not the major killer. See, from 14, roughly 13 and a half, 14 to 19, yeah, guns are a major part of young people getting killed because of gang violence. See, there's a thing called grooming. You could groom a child for a number of things. Children are very impressionable. That's why I wouldn't take a child to a strip club. I wouldn't have a child around gang activity. I wouldn't have a child around a bar. See, you got to know how to word what you're saying to make it make sense, because you say things and then people think, oh my God, this guy's got a hell of a platform. And it's like, dude, hold on. Let's break down the real on this, man. As far as what is a narrative for a lot of these young people, whether you're doing these story time reads with a stripper or a crossdresser, you're grooming certain behavior. It's like you wouldn't let a child look at an adult magazine. You wouldn't do it unless you're somebody who's this, you're on some weird shit. You're a predator, but you wouldn't do that. You wouldn't show a child that. There's a certain age where you feel like this person shouldn't have access to certain things. And nowadays, parents, man, they give their kid the phone, the iPad, and kids all over, unless they have a blocker on their phone. They're getting exposed to way too much shit way too young. But there is a thing called grooming. You could groom a kid to be religious, to be athletic, to be respectful, to be just enjoy kid stuff. But when you start introducing other things, it makes the kid think like, wow, what is this? I know, man, because I've been around a lot of stuff, man. I've seen grown-ups do things when I was young, and I'm looking like, wow, what are they doing? What are they engaging? What is that over there? I didn't know that goes there. Or what are they doing over here? But I didn't say nothing. I just kind of watched. But later on, I put one and one together. So kids do start adding things up, but sometimes there's confusion. And a lot of times, kids who have been victims of situations, it's because adults have basically groom them for their trust so that they can take advantage of situations and the kids wouldn't tell. Whether it's having a kid selling drugs, whether it's having a kid engage in criminal activity, violence, taking advantage of kids in some way sexually, you're grooming. So you can groom a kid to be a lot of different things at a certain age, and that's why they keep dropping this age thing down, where they're trying to find that space where they can make this shit seem okay. I'm not saying as an adult, shake your ass in front of everybody. Do what you want to do. Strippers go to strip clubs. But why would a stripper come to a classroom and read story time? Why? I don't get it. Why would she? And her G-string, kids looking at her crotch. What? Does that make sense? Makes no sense to me. If I heard about that and my kid, what? She was doing what? Hold on, what? So you tell me, you guys out there watching YouTube, you guys control the algorithm, and tell me what you think about this. I mean, the grooming. It's like, do you want a kid hanging out at the park? The homies are drinking 40, they're drinking alcohol, they're passing the bottle around. You want little Tay to get the bottle too, and you want him to handle the, I mean, come on, man. It's no different. Handling the gun, hey, man, little Tay, he playing, you're not teaching them how to hunt or responsibility. You're putting bad values. So when you talk about bad values, I'm saying there's also bad sexual values. I don't want the child to be thinking on an overly sexual nature. There's no need to. Let him grow up and get to that stage. Why would he need to be involved in that at a younger age, Jon Stewart? Jon Stewart, holler at me, man. I've been to CYA. I've been to juvenile hall, man. I've seen it all. I've been around the good and the bad. So for you to try to tell these people about, comparing the first to the second, but you're saying one thing is a behavior, the other thing is an object. One thing is a teaching of uses of an object, and the other thing is a conditioning of the mind. What you guys got to say about that, man? The clip is all over the internet. Jon Stewart, talking about, the First Amendment and then, trying to throw in the Second Amendment in there. You guys tell me what you think, man. Holler at me. Go to BigHerc916.com and pick you up some merch, man, and wash your ass. Hello, my name is Big Herc 916, and I'm with the Wash Your Ass Committee, and I'm traveling across America helping people wash their ass and get their booty holes clean. And I have with me here today Wash Your Ass soap, and this one in particular is Butt Naked Scrub, but I also have Festival, Oatmeal Milk and Honey, Jamaican Me Crazy, Monkey Farts, and all these scents smell very good. They will help cleanse your body of funk and also make you feel better about yourself. So if you can go to BigHerc916.com, you can pick you up a bar. And my goal is to help America combat funk. Go to BigHerc916.com and purchase you a bar of soap, one of the books I've written, a hat, a beanie, a t-shirt, tank top, or some detail spray for your car. Hello, I'm Big Herc 916. Contact me for life coaching and motivational speaking.